Well, hello everyone. I submitted this game for Shmup Replay Showcase. How long has it been? 1 year, 2 year? And despite this, it's being played at a marathon before it got shown, and I've improved my PB like 3 separate times
Yeah.
since sending it, despite not playing this game that actively.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot
Yeah.
to find out in this game.
Yeah, no, this game is also really. There's just so much ground to cover here.
Yeah, we have two whole stages to explain the game in general.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess just on stage ones where. Anyway, it's your basic Dodonpachi ships. Type A is your forward focus fast movement. Type B is your manual aim heli. Type C is your spread shot with slow movement. We're going to be using Type A.
Yeah, because
the fast movement speed and the forward focus is actually just super good for scoring in general.
I mean, more like the movement speed is not incredibly slow. It's the only one that's not fucking unbearably.
No. Type A is definitively the best score ship, and the style we're using, laser, scores. Okay, well let me just say that its potential is half that of shot style, but it's still the second best style.
Yeah, we can explain this as we go.
Yeah, and it's the easiest one to use by far. So I'm gonna just start, and 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Okay, so if you've played the Dodonpachi games, the best way to describe this would be Saidai Fukatsu at home. Because it's it mixes both Saidai Oto and Daifukatsu's mechanics in a really weird way that ends up somehow being a bit of a funny game.
Yeah.
And yeah.
For the most part, that was an autobomb. If you see one, it's almost universally a very bad thing.
Yeah. So this game has the typical DDP bombs. And like TFK, it has weak and strong bombs. If you bomb manually, it's a strong bomb. It lasts longer, you'll notice. And when it's an auto bomb, it's very weak and very short.
And more importantly, the distinction is that if you auto bomb, it instantly just resets your chain.
Yeah, exactly. But it helps. It helps to know what they look like.
Yeah. Manual bombs do not have this property. They do not kill your chain if you bomb manually, and that is extremely important for some of the later stages in this game, scoring-wise. That is a very slow mid-boss kill.
Yeah. Okay, so...
that was supposed to be a hyper, and that's what a manual bomb looks like, but fortunately, it's stage 1, we don't care how stage 1 goes. As long as I get to stage 2 with a level 10, it doesn't matter. It's just a score loss that I'll gladly eat.
Yeah, so this is like Saidai Oto in that the early game is completely worthless. The thing is, you don't have to keep rank. You don't have to do rank control, so you can still do a bit of scoring.
Yeah.
That
was a pretty terrible stage 1. That's only half as much as I usually get, but
fortunately.
Later stages have their gain measured in number of stage 1s.
Yeah.
And by that I mean optimal stage 1, where you get 2 to 3 times the amount I got.
Yeah. So I can take this moment to explain how you build hyper. So you can see that Anna is point blank the boss a lot. This does two things. You get hyper by hitting enemies with your laser aura. And you get a hyper from big stars. You get big stars by killing large enemies that anything that cancels the screen at close range.
Yeah, you also just by killing enemies when you're close in general.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you actually get a significant amount from just big waves of enemies, but most of the time you're gonna get your big star your star recharges from screen cancels, and you have to kill the enemy close range.
However, there is one significant exception to this, which is re-hypers. When you kill enemies with your hyper, they will drop way more stars than if you killed them without a hyper. And I'm keeping these stars on screen so I can just immediately get another hyper here.
So, yeah, in case you were wondering, collecting stars during a hyper doesn't recharge the next hyper, but you can recharge a hyper during the previous one if by laser aura. This will come in handy sometimes, but most of the time we're gonna rely on screen cancels right around the end of the hyper.
Yeah. And so there's actually 3 reasons you would want a hyper in scoring. The first is using really high level hypers to just get a load of hits from just killing enemies with your hyper, since that was almost too fast. The level of the hyper determines like how many hits you get from killing an enemy, up to like from 10 hits at level 1 all the way up to 300 at level 10.
Yep. And it's a very dramatic scale off. Like even a level 9.
I think a level 9 only gives like 180 or something.
I think it was 120. But like but point still stands.
Whatever.
Like unless it's a level 10 hyper or maybe 9, you're not really gonna get many hits from enemy kills. The other main source of hits, which is like the canceling bullets.
The second use for hypers is using your low-level hypers to just cancel bullets, because this is based off of DFK, so your hyper shot will cancel bullets.
Yep.
You want to use low-level hypers here for several reasons. The first is that the hyper level doesn't determine how many hits you get per canceled bullet. It only determines like how easily you cancel, but every bullet will probably get canceled anyway. And low level kills enemies slower. So low levels are just better for hypers that you cancel bullets off of. The third use for hypers is you use them not for hits directly, but to bridge the gap between sections that are particularly annoying or otherwise impossible to keep your chain through, which you're going to see me doing a lot of in the next stage. Well, hopefully.
Okay, so the way the chain meter works in this game is that if you have a hyper charged of any level, your chain drops instantly if you lose the chain meter. But if you don't have a hyper active, you lose hits very quickly, but it can let you bridge some crucial moments. Also, the chain meter is very generous here, so you can do stuff like you can laser for a bit, then stop lasering, then laser back for a bit. Like that's not a thing you can do in DDP games, but you can do it here.
And canceling any bullet just instantly refills your chain meter to full.
Yep.
Anyway, stage 3 is the hardest stage in the game, so...
This is where the scoring starts to matter. Notice that Anna's bringing a hyper from the previous stage and is immediately using it. Like, you can see the hits are climbing up like crazy. Okay, so basically the reason we want hits is because every 500 hits, that multiplier that you might see, that's now at times 39 on the top left, it increases by 1 every 500 hits. And what it does is that it basically means that every enemy you kill is like if you kill 39 of that enemy. That's just what it does. It's a simple 39. It multiplies the kill itself, but it doesn't affect cancels. So cancels are
hyper. That's supposed to have 30k hits here.
Oh, okay. I don't think anyone noticed.
Yeah. Oh god. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's...
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, I messed up. We can still recover some hits. I can get to mid-boss with 20k, so I'm still gonna at least try. But that's not usually where things go wrong in stage 3. It's where they go wrong is, like, this cancel, which I got.
Yeah, that looked very smooth.
Yeah, that cancel is, like, really easy to just mess up. if you're just slightly too far. Okay, here we go. Yeah, now this is where... This is the backup strats we deserve. Okay, I hope that I... Stage 3 mid-boss moment. Stage 3 mid-boss moment. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so every like 2 seconds, this guy teleports a random number of times, and if it teleports for too long, you just lose chain and you can't help it.
The only like even remotely good solution to this is just killing it before it can teleport, which is not possible without a bomb.
Would you even get bonus enemies if you did that?
Yes, you would.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. So, and then this is like, these are just the hypers that I do just to bridge. Because stage 3 post-mid is, again, really awkward to chain, especially like on this enemy coming up. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so you can see that these enemies, like, they move really slow. So, like, they can stay... But, like, so... Like, these enemies can stay a really long time on the screen, but if you kill them, but if you just go for the kill, they won't stay a long time, and you won't be, and you'll just spend a lot of time with no enemies on screen, and that's what you're trying to avoid by doing these hypers.
Yeah, and classic stage 3 train wreck, which is unfortunate. At least I got some score out of this stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can see that even with like with the chain cut in many places. Like, this was still 100 times what she got in stage 1.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hyper the rest of the stage. I'm just gonna be, like, super passive, just like, yeah, because if I die, I lose half of my stored hyper levels, and I desperately want a max level going into stage 4.
True.
I went the wrong way, and that is why I wasn't hypering.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I streamed the wrong way on that. I'm supposed to stream it left towards the edge.
It looked like it would have been fine if you just kept streaming right.
No, I was streaming right.
Yeah, but like it would it looked like it was gonna be fine, and then you just turned around.
Okay, that is why I preserved the bomb.
Yep.
Because stage 3 boss opener is annoying. It's random. Yeah. It can give you stupid waves, and fortunately, you only have to deal with it once. Another thing we didn't mention
exciting
is
boss design.
Pretty much all bosses in this game are oops, I'll aim the bullets.
Yeah, except the final bosses. Those they got hands, man.
Well, and stage 4 final.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, and oh right, this isn't just aimed, but it's over before you blink. All right. So that stage was like 2 trillion. I'm supposed to. You could get like 32 trillion from there. Like even after just the first hyper break, I still could have recovered and gotten like 7 trill. All right, here we go. Stage 4 is the easiest stage in this game to score. So if I mess it up, I am a fraud.
Don't be so harsh on yourself.
Alright. And here's why.
Yeah. So you see those, you hear that hyper? She's building back up to a level 10 inside the previous hyper. Well, level 8. That was... But she'll get to level 10 with the cancel here. And let's go. There you go.
Yeah, you just get 2 level 10s in a row to start off this stage. I think I was late. Oh man, I almost auto-bombed. And only a level 4 recharge. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so there's a lot of intuition involved in this hyper. It takes quite a bit of practice to optimize.
Yeah. So you can get up to a level 6 there, and if you do, it's like just 5,000 extra hits.
So this part is being played extremely safe right now. You can do hypers to cancel the bullets on these turrets, then close range kill for recharges. The problem is that it's extremely inconsistent.
And it also only gains like 10 trillion, which is like, what, 10 trillion? That seems like a lot. Wait until you see the numbers at the end of the stage, and...
Yeah. But don't jinx yourself.
I am streaming too early.
Okay, so, you get the cancel. Let me point out that the way canceling bullets works in this game is much jankier than in DFK. In DFK, what the? Oh,
I got scared. I thought I was gonna die.
No, yeah, that was scary. That was sketchy. I can definitely see why you got scared. Oh, okay. Why are you shooting?
I had to keep my chain, and I really do not want to kill this mid-boss too fast, because if you kill it too quickly, no bonus enemies appear for a bit, and oops, you just lost all of your hits.
Close.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna play this plane. Damn it.
Oh,
I'm trying to play it safe.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. That just lost even more.
You never practice this safe. Why would you do that suddenly in a marathon?
Because I didn't have a hyper going into here.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't do aggressive. Yeah, that lost like 40 trillion.
Okay, so you might have seen that the cancels looked a bit sus just before the mid boss. So the thing is, in DFK, you're basically guaranteed to cancel a bullet once you hit enough times. Like, it's like the bullets have a random amount of HP, right? And so, like, sometimes they take a little longer, sometimes they take a shorter, but you always end up canceling them in the end. Not in this game. In this game, it at least feels like every time your shot hits a bullet, there's a random chance of a cancel happening, and then a random chance of a revenge bullet spawning. So, like, it's all based on exponential fall off. So there's always a chance of some bullet like lasting until it gets right next to you, and then canceling and spawning a revenge bullet, which is completely unreactable and will kill your chain. Yeah, that is fun.
No, it does actually feel like bullets have amount of HP, because like if you shoot down revenge bullets at like 3 or 4 hyper rank, it actually does feel like they die at similar times.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing. Hyper rank. So there's both. So this game has both Daikokatsu's and Saidaiyozo's hyper ranks. So the rank you see on the top left is Saidaiyozo's rank system. It goes up.
Suicide.
It goes up by the amount, but it goes up for every hyper level you use, and it affects the speed of bullets. Meanwhile, there's also a hidden hyper rank, which works like DFK. It resets every stage, at least on shot and laser, and it affects how difficult it is to cancel bullets and how many revenge bullets you get. So
I'm gonna have to suicide.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna need more bombs for this, and it's okay to suicide for one simple reason, and that's that for the TLB. You only need to 2-miss into the regular stage 5 boss. So that's our 2 misses, and like we really can't die anyway because we'd break our chain. So we're basically guaranteed the TLB.
And so even though I enter this stage with basically nothing, you can just easily build all the way back up to a level 10 before you actually need to hyper.
Yep. And there's there's nothing of value before that, so you might as well build up.
Alright, so the run has been like god-awful up until this point. Stage 5 can change all that. Okay, a level 4 recharge, that's fine. Alright, good enough.
So you can see that the hyper rank is still low because we're at the start stage. It was only the second hyper of the stage. So canceling bullets is relatively easy. If those enemies were... Yeah, it doesn't. Don't worry. Just keep going. So yeah, if that hyper on those large tanks was at the end of the stage, it would be a lot harder. Because they're... like, those lane switches would not be as easy as they looked here.
Alright.
But for our side iota rank is has been maxed out since the start of the stage, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. In fact, like, we never really have to worry about it.
It gets maxed out, like, near the start of stage 4.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, but you enter stage 5 with 43.
Because I died early.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Good.
Alright, good.
Nice, nice. So that was Moment of Truth. It's the hardest section to chain in the game. And yeah, like it gets pretty tense. It's hyper rank's already high, and those big ships with the three-way spreads can get really nasty if you don't misdirect them exactly where they need to go.
Oh god.
Oh!
Alright. One, two. 1, 2. I'm just playing it super safe and getting out of there early. It's only a level 3, but
yeah. So
whatever.
okay, so Anna here is using bombs as well because she wants to speed kill this mid boss. This mid boss doesn't actually scroll at a fixed pace. The more parts you kill, the faster it scrolls down. So using bombs, you can get it over quicker. And there's a lot of extra enemies that you can uncover with doing this.
I think that's slow. Okay. No, that was good speed.
From here, she's going to play it safe. Most of the hits have already been gained, and here the goal is just to kill as many enemies as possible.
Yeah, no, this is the big cash-in for the stage. We call this Gold Rush just because of how huge it is.
Look at the score. Look at the score. The entire rest of the game has stopped mattering. Like, that's how much stage 5 scores.
It still matters to a point. Like, we're at the point of optimization where, yeah, your performance on stage 3 and 4 does genuinely matter. And that you can't get a PB with, like, a bad stage 3.
All chain bosses.
Alright, this is the funny part of the stage. And I messed up very badly, yeah.
Shit.
Oh, well, this is awful. I failed TLB Rex.
Oh, shit, yeah.
We don't even get 200 trill, oh well. It's fine.
No, you can try to score the final boss.
Oh yeah, no, I'm trying for 200 trill. The thing is, we are absolutely not seeing any of the TLB, which is a shame.
Yeah, I mean,
if I still have time, I'll try and like show it off after.
Yeah.
And the TLB is genuinely relevant. You get, like, about 10 to 12 trillion from it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm using a level 10, so my timing's gonna be a bit off.
High persistent, standby. Start counting to system limit. Just a couple more shots.
Ah, not quite. Not quite 200, only...
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Man, it's been a while since I had a run that didn't meet TLB Rex, although to be fair, I would have reset this run in stage 3 nowadays.
yeah.
Alright, and, like, that's the game. If we have time, which I think we do,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show off the TLB.
Yeah, we have 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So this game, like, does just have boss practice. And more importantly, if you practice stage 5 boss through boss practice, you just automatically see TLB. It's been a while since I've, like, started from here, but...
For me, it's all I do.
It's also been, like, a long time since I've, like, labbed out, like, how to do TLB starting from boss practice. Because, like, I never get to this boss with these resources. I believe that this is a correct setup.
Oh no, it's... Oh no, why would you hyper here?
Because you only have, like, 2 hyper rank at this point in boss
like,
practice.
You can use an octagon cancel first, and then start the hyper. Then you don't have to use hyper shot and deal with that bullshit.
Alright, octagon please.
High persistent, ready. Just a couple high persistent, start. Extended.
Alright.
That's barely enough to skip the first attack. I would I would recharge right away.
High persistent, standby.
Yeah, no, you have to do completely different strats for this boss, coming from boss practice instead of coming from, like, a run.
Oh no, like I get to the same hyper timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a like it might look like just pure resource spam, but like there's a lot of strategy you can have on this boss. In fact, it's possible to chain through the boss, through like both of the bosses, which means no hit. Like you can't die, you can't autobomb. It's just barely possible. Like, and there's strats to make it like reasonable.
Laser cannot do it, which is why Laser's potential is just so much lower.
Yep. It's it's something that's much better suited for shot, simply because of the extra hyper damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and cycle here.
Okay,
so I can get a better start.
Yep. So that's gonna be for a point blank cancel here. So yeah, one more life to dump, and we're gonna get a cycle.
All right.
So yeah, this is gonna be our scoring life, and we can just
Yeah, and Here is the TLB milk.
Hyper system start.
You do this. You dump all of your bombs here.
Hyper system start.
All of them.
Start counting to system limit.
Like,
Lava. Start counting to system limit.
okay, well,
I
this is gonna
I
be
would-
tight.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a very tight
have,
kill.
I would have done safety there.
Okay. It dies.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Yeah. And that's how you would finish out the run normally.
Yep.
But
So-
unfortunately, I was a dum-dum.
But yeah,
On-
so if you were playing shot, you were a complete fucking lunatic, and you got to the stage 5 boss with some bombs and with your chain still active, you could go for a full chain and get as much score as the rest of the game combined, because the TLB has an absolutely humongous base value, and just by killing it with a big multiplier, it's like an entire stage 5 if you have the right amount of hits.
Yeah. And like, yeah, that was what a train wreck of a run. But I mean, hey, if you want to see like what this game looks like if I don't
I have
die in stupid ways to everything, well, that's what Shmup Replay Showcase is for. I really hope it happens soon, because we haven't had one in like all of 2025, right?
I think, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pass it on to the host.
Bye.
Bye.